Alright, I am Typo T-Rex, and I'm playing some more Pokemons. This is Atlas Mini number 8, round 4. I believe I am X1. As usual, I am playing ADP. I do not know what this dude's playing, but one way to find out, right? Alrighty. Played a little bit today. Hopefully I'm warmed up. My hand's looking decent so far. I'm super out of shape. Oh dear. Alrighty. My hand's kind of rough. I kind of want to put the Vitality Band on ADP so I can one-shot a Heatran if it comes up. I also just don't like discarding my tools. Alrighty. My hand is alright so far. I went first. I'll hold off on doing the Meow thing. Well, that's one way to do that. Will not complain. Alrighty. Odds are he's gonna end up trying to get to his whatchamacallit, Volcanion. Yeah. So he's probably gonna grab 2 basic energies because he didn't water. Or not energy, Pokemon. One of which is gonna be Volcanion. Then play a basic energy on Volcanion. Switch to ramp up his SalazzleSkorch. And then from there, we're going to play Pokemon. He's taking a little while. I understand why they do untimed matches, but at the same time, I kind of wish they didn't. Because I'm thinking, oh, that's an interesting choice. Okay. I was not expecting to see the Crobat. Alright, so one-shotting one of his SalazzleSkorches won't really matter. He's got the Salandits, so he's probably going to be playing, I forget what they evolve into, but the Roast Reveal for consistency to keep digging. Yep, gonna draw 4 and then discard for the fire energies. I'm going to assume he's going to be super set up next turn. Does it only searches for basic Pokemon, right? Okay. He's probably playing a few Pokemon communication stuff because he has a lot of Pokemon. And again, with the Roast Reveal and then the Giant Hearth, he's just going to outcard advantage me very fast. That's actually super unfortunate. I didn't even think about him doing that. This game might already be a bit of a wash for me because that ADP is stuck out there and I didn't get to do my attack this turn. He's probably just going to keep pinging me to keep me from getting set up until he's good to go. Alright, discarding for Giant Hearth, yep. Probably going to grab the, Salazzle. It's 3 cards. If he doesn't have everything he needs by the end of this turn, something went extremely wrong. Yeah, I'm going to grab another Salazzle. Draw another 3 cards. And he still hasn't played his supporter this turn. Alright, Pokegear digging for the welder. Oh, Marnie, interesting choice. I doubt he would play it. He has so many cards in his hand. He's thinking real hard, though. Yep. Alrighty, I really need an energy switch. Alrighty. Well, cherishable. Don't have any Dedennies in there. That's super unfortunate. We're just gonna keep digging. He hasn't evolved anything yet. I think next turn, because he's hardcore denying me, which is, you know, bad for me, but also kind of rough on him. Unless he's just gonna get to the point where he's gonna one-shot my ADP, but he's not playing enough energies to do that. We're both X1 in round 4 of the tournament, which means, you know, he lost pretty early on too. I don't know what he's going to quick ball for. Another Salandit. Going to get up a third Salazzle. Probably. Say at this rate he's going to deck out. Champion's Path isn't legal yet. So he's not going to be doing anything silly with any of those cards. Is he going to finally evolve? I have not seen him play a single welder. He's probably got a bunch of fiery flints in his hand too. Alrighty. 5 chances to draw the energy switch. Alrighty. We made it, boys. Also, I don't know why there are 4 energies on that Zacian. But that's alright. And got rid of a bunch of his hand. So I don't know what he was waiting for. But he lost a bunch of cards. He's going to have to not ramp back up, but start digging again. Which isn't too hard with all those Salazzles. I have 2 boss's orders on the bottom of my deck. What's probably going to happen is I'm going to just play an energy on my ADP. Maybe the Zamazenta. It depends on what he does. But he's got a bunch of cards in his hand and he's digging again. It's ridiculous how fast he can build his hand back up with those Salazzles. Alright. Finally going for the evolution. I believe he has 1 energy from last turn, so he can attach. So I'm just going to play the slow game and start swinging with ADP. Because I don't think there's any way for him to get to the one-shot. I was going to say, he's running out of energies, but he just used the fiery flint. This game is taking a while. Yep, there's the welder. He's going to ramp him up. Oh no, going for the other one. Interesting choice. I don't understand. Because the more turns I get with my ADP, the better off I am. Alrighty. It's not a lot, but I'm going to deny him a little bit of his hand again. We'll put that there. I don't think there's a lot for me to actually search for Pokemon-wise. How many energies do I have left? Alright. Steel energies on Zacian. Water energy on Zamazenta. Alright, he's gonna kill my ADP. That's expected. That's what's gonna happen. Probably gonna put the Zamazenta out there. He can take the hit from the little SalazzleSkorch, and then my Zacians can finish the job. Alright. Should have a bunch of energies in his hand again. How many cards are left in his deck? Because he just used Fire Flint, got 3 energies, and then he has 3 Salazzle, so he can just pitch all 3 of them, draw 9 cards. I think he's only used 1 Welder so far. How much damage do these Salazzles do? Not much. Crobat's not attacking. So his only attackers are the SalazzleSkorches. Last turn he did, 120, so now he's doing 160. Definitely enough to kill the ADP. Especially because he kept taking those little pot shots. I guess I understand him doing the welder onto the back SalazzleSkorch. That way he doesn't have to spend a couple turns getting it set up. Because even with the welder, he didn't have enough to one-shot my ADP. Alright, double. Interesting choice. I don't think that's as big of a deal to me, because it only resists 30 damage, and I think it has 210. And yeah, he can deal a bunch of damage fast, but I don't think it's enough for it to be relevant. Because my Zacian with all the boosts is going to just immediately kill that. I have 3 boss's orders somewhere, so there's 2 at the bottom of my deck. Okay, that's actually a little unfortunate for me. I think this is all my energies, actually. Thankfully, I have 1 energy in my hand. I have the boss's orders. That's fine. So all I need is an energy out of my prize cards, or a metal saucer, which I don't think I've played any of my metal saucers. Oh no, I've played, because I discarded 2 at the beginning. So I have 1 metal saucer left and 2 turbo patches. 3, 6. Yeah, that's all my energies. So if he decides to pitch, I need an energy switch. How many energy switches do I have left? I have 2 energy switches. So next turn I'm going to quick ball, pitch a quick ball, just to see what I have in there to dig for. That'll put me at 12 cards. That'll give me basically a 50-50 chance, depending on how many of my energy switches are in there. Because if there's 2, that gives me a 1 in 6 chance. And I'm going to try to draw 6 cards with the Dene. Actually, I might not even need to do that. I could research, get the extra card, because I don't need the boss's orders anything. Because I can one-shot that SalazzleSkorch. Let's see. Oh, okay. Interesting choice. Because he needs 5 energies to be able to attack my Zamazenta. Oh, that hurts a little bit. Okay. Got a turbo patch. So I can win on a coin flip. Or I can win by watching him deck himself out. That's a possibility. Because I don't think there's any way for him to take 3 prize cards right now. Oh? Okay. I did not see that coming. Interesting. I don't know if he has any way to recur. I guess he could Marnie. That would give me 4 cards though, and that would be his last last supporter for the turn. This man is wild. He could discard one of my energies, and that would hurt a lot. Because now I'm down to 1 Metal Saucer and 1 Turbo Patch. Doesn't tell me any cards in his hand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. He's got 16 cards left in his deck. I've got more. Oh, but he can do that. That's fair. Trying to pad out his deck. / hand if he Marnies. Welder, okay. So he can one-shot me. Oh no. Yeah. Pal pad, shuffle 2 supporters back. I can't believe it. I think he clutched it out for me. I'm super upset. Unless I draw my Turbo Patch and hit the coin flip. Or an energy switch. All of these have 1 retreat cost. It's not going to be any issue for him to put him back out. Huh. That's upsetting. Because he should have plenty of energies, yeah. And that's 360 damage. Super upset that I moved that energy off of my off of that Zacian earlier. That would have made a big difference had I known. I should have assumed though. Because that's a really common card in this deck. I should have left that there and grabbed it off the other one. Hopefully my hand is alright. Take the mulligan. Not off to a great start. Alrighty. I went first. My deck is not liking me right now with my Turbo Patches and Metal Saucers. One of my Dedenes in the prize cards too. Go ahead and grab the Zamazenta. I want to say if he manages to get out the SalazzleSkorch and ping off my my water energy, I'm going to be having a bad day though. Alright. Probably going to be the SalazzleSkorch and the Crobat again. That might actually be the Salandits, because that's a very important part of his deck. Alright, one SalazzleSkorch, one Salandit. So he needs a Fire Energy and a switch. What's he going to pitch? Alright, the Welder for Salandit. I only saw him play 2 last game. Alright. Probably thinning out his hand for the Crobat. Yep. I don't think I saw him play a single switch last game, but he had a lot of cards in his hand. Yeah, there it is. He's going to ping off my Water Energy. And that's going to be a bad look for me. That's super frustrating. Alright, we are going to switch gears almost immediately. I need to get that SalazzleSkorch out of there. Alright. Do I have... Okay, I do have Metal Energy. Alright, because we're not playing that game where last time I took like 3 turns to do anything. I gotta get going fast. Let's see, he's got the air balloon on him. I can retreat. Should have grabbed my my Berserker already. Or not my Berserker, my Meowth. Alrighty, Welder. That's gonna deal 120 for each prize card. That's 150, 160. And that'll leave him with 10 HP. Hola. You need to turn something in? I am recording my tournament match. But no. Do you need to turn something in? Okay. Get.
I'll just show you the grid after I turn it in.
That's fine. That's not very good, Dakota. Let's see. It takes 30 less damage, so a Metal Sharpener won't even damage it. So we're just going to swing on this. Next turn, hit it with the Zamazenta. Because it's not quite enough to kill it right now. But it, you know, leaves him with 10 HP. So it's rough, but it's not that bad. And then after that, I'm just going to keep swinging on whatever he puts out there. Because he doesn't have anything. Probably gonna see no energies. Okay, I was expecting to send a Scorch there. All right, welder. Okay, just playing the one. Probably gonna attach an energy to the SalazzleSkorch. Okay. It's unfortunate for me. I should have put that energy on Zamazenta last turn instead of on ADP. What's up? You turning something in? Is it the same thing you just turned in? The same thing you just turned in 30 seconds ago that you just got a 50 on. You're positive you want to turn this in right now.
I am positive.
So what's going to happen if you fail? Again.
I'm going to get really mad at myself.
So do you want to take more than 30 seconds to look it over, Dakota?
No.
You don't want to?
No,
Okay. I do not know what you mean. Probably shouldn't put that Zamazenta out there. Because I was 160. He can retreat and start pinging me. I'm going to lose. This is frustrating. Let's see, doing 140, I can get up to 160. How many energies do I have left? 2, 4, 8. So I have 2 energies left somewhere. He's going to knock one off. I should have 3 energy switches and a turbo patch left too. 2 energy switches. I'm out of metal saucers. He won't be able to one-shot me for another 2 turns. Alright. Gonna shuffle my hand away, gives him a few more cards. I completely forgot about my water energy, so that actually gives me an extra turn to play with, but he's about to start digging through his deck and everything he needs. Don't don't let Dakota turn in his math work to you, because he just got a 52 on it, and then a minute later he comes in trying to turn it in again. So I'm making sure he's doing the work. As soon as I'm done with this game, I'm gonna go sit down with him and do it. I don't know how many cards he had in his hand, but I needed to draw, so. Also, I forgot that if he starts pinging my energies off, he has to discard, so he's not going to be able to one-shot me anytime soon. I say anytime soon. He would need a welder and 3 energies in his hand, which isn't extremely hard to do, because he has all those Salandits, or Salazzles. Alright. That makes it significantly easier for him to do that. He only needs 2 prize cards left. He has 2 Salazzles, so he's going to pitch those 2 to draw 6 cards, and that should give him everything he needs. If it doesn't, I win. So this is the turn that decides it all. I lost game 1. I'm going into game 2. If he drew what he needed, he wins this turn. If he didn't draw what he needed, I win next turn. So, yep. That was his supporter for the turn, right? Pretty sure that was. Because he can't use Lieutenant Surge because we have the same number of prize cards. And he used his supporter, which means he can't ramp up with the welder. I think he's just hoping I don't have an energy in my hand. No, he's retreating. Okay. How many boss's orders do I have left? I have 1. 1 boss's order left. How many cards are left in my deck? 10. It's gonna take him a while to ramp back up. He's got 2 welders in the discard. I know he put 1 in there. Oh, evolved into a SalazzleSkorch. Definitely leaving that Zamazenta out there. It was a little questionable for him to do that. I've got a lot of HP, and I'm immune to his attacks. I'll say, he can Marty me to get rid of my boss's orders, but with the exception of that Crobat, I'm going to one-shot anything he puts out there. How much HP do you have left? You have 160 exactly. Oh, but now he's got his Lieutenant Surge and he can boss his orders. And welder. I don't know how many surges he's playing. Maybe I jumped the gun with that attack. Because he needs 2. He won't be able to kill my ADP. Won't be able to kill the Dene. But he can definitely kill the Zacian. So again, he needs a welder. He needs a bunch of cards, but he's got a bunch of cards in his hand. Alright, boss's orders. Grabbing the ADP. I have a switch, so that's no big deal. Unless he manages something super sneaky. Let's see. He's got 160. I'm dealing 160. But I'm going to put the Zacian out there. And make sure I get the kill.
What did Papa get on my? Can I look what's on my iPad?
No.
What she did.
No, you may not. Are you done with your class? Alright, I'll find another way to entertain yourself.
Can I sit in here?
In here? No, I'm in the middle of a tournament match. I'm going to assume he wants to go first, but I don't know that. And he's not saying anything. Okay. Alrighty, my hand is not very good. But I am going second. So that could actually significantly change things. Looking at my hand, it's possible that I get what I need to go off in one turn. Because if I can get my ADP going in one turn, I think I'm pretty solid. Or if I can one-shot that SalazzleSkorch in one turn like I did last game, I think I'll be looking pretty good. I'm debating if I even want to search for the ADP, honestly. Is he going to one-shot me? I think he is. He's probably going to search for his Crobat here. Because with 2 energies, that is 120. That's enough to one-shot me. It does save me the hassle of having to retreat, though. Maybe I should have put my Cape of Toughness on him. I don't know. I have my Big Charm on ADP, so I think he needs 7 energies to one-shot him. And this will be the fastest that I've gotten my Altered Creation going in any of these games. Honestly, Unless he one-shots my ADP, I don't think I'm gonna put any more Pokemon out there. It's a risky play. But I'm gonna run with it. Even if he does one-shot my ADP, I drew that Metal Saucer, so I don't need it anymore. So unless he Marnies me, I'm gonna boss his orders into the Crobat, take my 3 prize cards, and then just sit on the Zamazenta, depending on what he does with that SalazzleSkorch there. Go ahead and put the 2 energies on Zamazenta so I don't end up locked out by Wondrous Labyrinth again. Alright, got another boss's orders. How much damage am I doing right now? 170. Okay. How much damage did he do last turn? 160. So he's gonna kill me. I lost my bosses. Doesn't have any of his Salazzles up. He just hit me with Stamp, so he hasn't played his supporter for this turn. He's got a few cards in hand now. I was forgetting about prize cards. So if I put anything out there, it gives him the option to boss it, and I don't like that. But this gives him the chance to draw basically everything he needs, assuming he didn't already have it in his hand. But I only need 2 turns. Energies aren't going to be a problem for him. He just needs the welder. So if he has the welder, he wins. And he hasn't played any. And he's got all those Salandits ready to evolve for him to dig for that welder. But I only need 1 turn. He can retreat. That's the possibility. But I have a bunch of bosses left. No, I don't have. I have 1 boss's orders left. Alright. But he just used Sonia. Cooper? No. 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 Alright, he's gonna sacrifice that Salandit. He's piling up that SalazzleSkorch. So next turn he's gonna have it. So I need to dig for a boss's orders right now. It's assuming there's even 1 in there and I don't have any way to search or dig for it. Yeah, there's a boss's in there. Huh. What's up? Is this your math again? Alright.
I got frustrated.
That's okay. When I'm done with this game, we'll work on your math. That's also not a passing grade.
That's also not a pass.
No, oh, I lose. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. That's frustrating. Well, that was the game. Bye, everyone.